Welcome back again, everybody, to Hogwarts Legacy. And if I haven't mentioned it already, I'm your host, Admiral Tintin. And today we're going to finish off Sebastian's quest and go and speak with him. And we are currently in the Great Hall, where everybody eats. And it is fall. Halloween is here. And everybody's having a good old time. Yes, yes. In case you haven't seen the Great Hall before, there you go. We all know it from the Harry Potter movies, of course. Alright, so we're off to speak to Sebastian.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
Here we go.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Well, I am. But my character's not.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with that curse, it was cast by Voldemort on Harry Potter in the movies.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that's a good idea there, Sebastian. I mean, let him be the way that he wants to be. You don't have to be changing people's minds. Okay, so we gotta wait for his owl, so we might as well go see, I believe it's Natalie.
You are here.
Okay, it's Natty, not Natalie. I'm just being a oof. So here we go. We'll continue on with our story with her.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband. What will I do?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Jeez,
do
man,
not
give her a
worry,
shoulder
Mrs.
to cry
Pickle.
on at least.
We will bring Archie home.
Oh,
Where are you, Archie?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Oh, now it shows footprints. Interesting.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus! I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio.
Well, this is evidence right here.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Well, we'll need it again, but it's not showing us.
What are you up to now?
Multiple sets of footprints.
Wow. Okay.
Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral.
Levioso!
I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I don't need any more of them anyway. I've got lots, but hey, I thought, what the heck.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died.
Levioso!
My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Taking in children now, are we?
Be on your
Expulso! Stand and fight me!
Confringo.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Confringo.
Petrificus Totalis!
Incendio.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Well, that wasn't too bad of a combat situation, but could have been better. Just getting rid of the camp here so that we don't have to deal with any more of that.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
It's a magical tent. Yeah, that's what magic's about.
Reparo.
Well, I guess that's not the way through, hey? Okay. We shall find another way.
Revelio.
I understand.
I'm just... Had enough? You made a grave mistake. Pay for your deed. Oh, try not knew you was...
They got what they deserved.
Yeah, well, obviously hiding isn't everything, so that's okay.
Revelio.
Yes, I'll help you in a second. I'm just stealing a bunch of goodies, you know. Gotta snoop, of course, because that's who I am. We're coming, relax. It's okay. We're on our way.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Hello, Hamora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh, you dirty dog, son of a gun. Bugger me. So now I'm going to have to go back to the tent to get all the stuff that was in there. I knew it. I knew I should have waited.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
I was going to say, yeah, he's not moving.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
That's a
I
valid
must
point.
learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Yep. All right. We'll see you later. I'm gonna go sell some stuff and go back to that tent.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Hope to see you again sometime.
Now I've got to find the place, right? It's gonna be one of those. I thought. Oh well, that's okay. We didn't need it anyway. We got so much other stuff that we could sell
Abandoned
or
long ago,
whatever.
no doubt.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium. My efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Alright, so we gotta go to the Slytherin common room. So I'm just gonna fast travel us there, so hang on just a jiffy. Alright, here we go.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this
Really?
way.
Wow. We couldn't have done that in a letter. You had to drag me all the way here. Crazy. Alright, whatever. Let's be patient.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Well, thanks, Sebastian. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to walk into a wall like Mrs. Weasley was doing in the first episode.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Easier
Sebastian!
than I thought.
Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't
Incendiary!
Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Yeah, simple mathematics. Uh-huh.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
As do I. As do I.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Lumos!
Again,
The
you go
journal
ahead and
entry.
pause if you need to.
Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous, your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew?
Prepare.
You didn't tell me. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient, sinister.
And Slytherin.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Not particularly.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us.
Never mind.
Yeah. Well, I guess the word is out now, right?
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult.
Incendio!
The door we came from was closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Well, in case you guys can't see, which I can
Lumos.
barely see, I will turn this on so that you can. We're still speaking.
Lumos. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Well, considering I have no idea which way to spin the dial, I need evidence, proof, or something first. So,
This
fast as
journal
you
entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
it's better if you read, well, I quick read it and then close it, because otherwise, yeah, it could take me a while to read it off to you. So the symbols are scratched out, as you can see. Whatever the top symbol is the one we're looking for. And it's got to match the bottom symbol. So,
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin likes to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
that's got to be it right there.
Looking rather dire, isn't
No.
it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Okay. Interesting. So, that one is got to match this one here.
Lumos.
I would imagine. So that is sun and a serpent.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Okay, this one would be the other one. That's scratched out.
That
There we
sounded
go.
promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Okay, so which one do we take? The one going up or the one
Lumos.
going in the other spot?
Revelio.
Lumos.
Well, they both seem to go to the same place, don't they?
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I need to know what the other dial is
Lumos.
before I go further. So I've got to go this way and find out what the dial is. Oh, read another note.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Okay, so this one is the fish and the A or M. It looks like that M. Okay, so we're gonna go back and turn it.
Another welcoming sword, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Beauty. All right.
Lumos. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Crucio. Gotta cast Crucio, buddy. Oh boy.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Oh boy, yeah, and one of us, yeah.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good.
Oh boy.
Work your magic, so to speak.
Yeah. Thanks.
Wish we had some
Sebastian.
liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Alright, let's just cast it on me and get it over with.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Yeah, I don't want to learn this spell, but I want to learn Crucial Curse, but you must cast it on me. Okay, we'll do that one in case I need this spell. Let's do that. Maybe that's kind of the neutral way about it. I'd rather not learn the curse, to be honest with you, because it is a very nasty, evil, dark arse curse, and not something favorable by anybody, unless of course you're of the dark way. You know what? Let's not learn the curse. Let's go faithfully true.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
A bit thirsty for some old dusty ale, apparently.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Don't worry, buddy. I feel you. Kind of did this for both of you since I owed Sebastian and I kind of owed you for lying to you, so...
I see a way out.
Well, not telling you the
Best
full
news I've
truth,
heard all
more like
day.
it.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Well. Wow. Alright. So onward and homeward with the rest of our story. I shall pick you up at that point. Alright, so here we go. We're back in action, and we are heading to the map chamber as part of the main quest line. We just did Natty, and we did Sebastian as well. So now we're going on to the main quest.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've been standing here for a little while now.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
That would explain why the other portrait was destroyed.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Well, all right then. You just whisk away, as I will do the same. So let me go to the map view and whisk us over there. Give me just a Jeff.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Well, no offense or anything, but we could just fly. No? Okay.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you. Keep your wits about you.
You need to stop talking when you have to talk.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
There is a dragon. Whoa! Wow! Oh!
You can't stop
I see a
Ranrock's
way.
rebellion!
You haven't had mushroom stew
Oh, wow.
like my mother
Nice.
used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Yeah, I know that's our way in. It's not my fault we came out of, you know, whatever, man. So we gotta go this way no matter what. Alright.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
That box has got to stop spinning. There we go. Alright, we're in.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country.
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
The next trial. Great. Yeah, so how many dudes are there? Oh, seriously?
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Defender! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. A permanent dog, an intruder! Incendiary flash of inspiration! To your knees! That's just the beginning. Potato!
Nice try!
Might want to look up.
Potato! Defender! Incendio! Out in right.
What are your thoughts on?
He's down the bed!
You've made a You're no match for me. Release me! Pay for your deed. You're going to regret that.
She's a battle of the ages. Holy moly. Give me that. Thank you. Well, sneaking
Revelio.
ain't working. That's what sneaking is. It's not working. Give me that. Thank you. Oh, more stuff. And it would have helped if I actually used the loom to upgrade my gear, but yeah, I'm too stubborn. I like to hang on to a lot of stuff and wait till I've got like really good gear before I upgrade it, which is probably detrimental to me more than it's helpful. But oh well. Is there anything in here? I can't remember. Yeah, there was a little box in here. And some stuff up here. So let's grab this and get moving upstairs. Anything. I guess we should have taken the front gate, but oh well. Nothing else. Okay, onward and forward. Try and quickly move through this as fast as I possibly can for you guys. Ooh. She was a bit
I
rickety.
suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
Well, it's my way down. Is there any problems with that? I don't think so. What's that? Oh. And that was probably not wise because now guess what? Okay.
Revelio.
We'll do that one. That one. Just sloppily, third one. There we go. Alright, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
Indeed, let's see where they lead. Could lead up there, could lead over there. We'll go this way.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Yeah, portrait. That's what we're worried about, yeah. Click that. There's the portrait.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Well, see you later, Professor Fig. Have a good one. We'll see you later,
I
buddy.
would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Indeed you will. Alright, and I'm afraid that's probably all I have time for today. I am definitely picking this up on the next episode, so please stay tuned for that. Watch for it, obviously. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already, as it helps me out a great deal. And I appreciate you for hanging out here.